Okay, good morning, children. We need to wait for 1 more minute and let others join. And after that, we will be discussing few questions. Yes, Bhuvanendra Pratap Singh, but are you there? The child who has joined with the ID Bhuvanendra Pratap Singh. Child, you have to join the session with Jaipuria ID only. I am just removing you from the session. So please join with the Jaipuria ID. Akanksha Singh and the child with ID Akanksha Singh immediately leave the session because you have to join with Japuria ID only. I am removing you from the session. Okay, now children, I'm just going to start the session. So, okay. So just see that this is the question paper which you have just uh, the second term first subjective paper. So just first see this question. We want to have a quick revision on this. Wrap to enter length and breadth and check whether it is a square. How to do that? So if the length is same. So here what to do is check square is the name of the class. And here you have to write main method. Length this is the breadth. So enter length. Sahas Tripathi and Sanskar Podar, please leave the session and join the session with Jaipuria ID only. Sahas Tripathi and Sanskar Podar, please leave the meeting. Ashutosh Singh, the child which has joined with the ID Ashutosh Singh, please leave the session and join the session with Jaipuria ID which you have got. Okay. Now children, here enter length which is ss.nextint and then enter breadth, and here you have to check if it is a square, so just check if length, if this is the case, square, else it is not a square. Okay, so suppose the length is 10 and it is breadth is 12, it is not a square. And if the length is 10 and the breadth is also 10, it is a square. And I am posting this question, this solution. Mridul, the child which has joined with the ID Mridul Chandwani, please immediately leave the session and join with the Jaipuri ID. So I am sharing the question on GCR also, the code. Now see the second question. Wap to enter a number and print its last digit. I think that this question is very easy. Any 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 problem with this question? Yes. But for that you need to extract the digits. If it is a 3-digit number and if you want to extract the middle digit, so that is num by 10 mod 10. The middle digit is that mid. You can see that in the 3-digit number the middle digit will be 2. You can see that it is 2. If it is 4, in that case the output will be 4. So what I have done, I have eliminated the last digit, so here it becomes 14, and 14 mod 10 you will get 4. Any other query? And if you want to find the last digit, that num mod 10. And here better to have scanner class like this. So now first of all, enter number, and that is num, and here the last digit is this. The last digit is 7. And in this case the last digit is 8. So it is working. Any other problem? Now this is the question here. We have to accept a temperature in Fahrenheit and print is change temperature in Celsius. And in the question it was giving that use this formula. So Fahrenheit, you have to use this formula only. So in that case, just create a class, convert, that is F, and then apply the formula. And what is that formula? The formula tells us it is F minus 32 upon 1.8. So just use this formula as it is, because F minus 32 upon 1.8, you have to use this formula like this. Simply you have to use like this. It is like this. This is the answer. And if anybody is having any doubt, please tell. And now see the last question, and that is to enter a number and find whether it is multiple of 19 or not. How to do that? That formula actually which was given is not correct. So you need to just use the same which was given. Now here you need to check if it is a multiple of 19, what to do? Tell. Yes. So you need to enter number, and that is num. And what to do? How to do? If num mod 19 is 0, divisible, else not divisible. (38) divisible. So this is what you have to do. Divisibility, this is how you can check the divisibility. So divisibility can be checked like this. I'm posting here. Yes. Anything else? Okay. And one more thing, children, is next time after 12:05, I will not allow anybody to join the session. So if you people want to attend the class, you have to log in before 12:05. Suppose the timing of the class is 12 p.m. So within 5 minutes, you people have to join. And after 5 minutes of that duration, I will not allow anybody to join. One more thing, Kashvi Verma, you have joined the session without outside Jaipuri ID. So please leave the session and join with Jaipuri ID. Okay. Now children, one question I am giving you. Write a program to input the sides of the square and a rectangle and find which figure is having more area and by how much. This is what you have to do. So how to do that? The name of the class is figures, and in the main method what to do? Double side. This is for the square and this is for the area of the square. And area R, this is for the area of rectangle. These are the variables which are needed. And after that you need to define scanner class. So after you have defined this scanner class, what to do is enter side of the square, that is side is ss.next double. So immediately calculate the area of the square, which is the area of the square is this. And now here enter the sides of rectangle. So first is the length, and next is the breadth, and after that what to do? You need to calculate the area of the rectangle, that is length and breadth, and after that you need to find out the difference. So one more variable you need for the difference of that. So here what to do? If area of S is more than area of R, then diff is equals to area of S minus area of R, and here you can display that the area of square is more by how much? Diff units, diff only, and else if area of S is less than area of R, diff is area of R minus area of S, the area of the rectangle is more by If else both the figures have same area. So children, here I am using if and else if, and I hope you all know what is if and else if. In if and else if, we can test multiple conditions and at a time only one condition will be true. So if this first condition is true, then area of square is larger. If this second condition is true, then area of rectangle is larger. And if none of these conditions are true, it means else part will execute. And in else part, it simply means that both have the same area. Suppose the side of the rectangle square is 10, and here if the side of the rectangle is 8 is length and 12 is breadth. So the area of the square is more than by 4 units, because 12 into 8 is 96 and that is 100, 10 into 10. So that is why this has come. In the second case, suppose the side of the square is 20 and suppose the length of the rectangle is 10 and the breadth is 40. You can see that both the figures have the same area. Reason, 20 into 20 in case of a square it is 400 square units, and in case of rectangle it is 10 into 40, so which is again 400 square units. That's why the area of both the figures is same. Any problem, then please tell. Class 8th. Two digits nahi, sorry child, it is two variables. It is about to swap. It is about to swap. So I'm just going to show you. Here the name of the class is swap without the third variable. So that is the first variable, the second variable, and now this is a scanner class. Enter first number, that is A, and enter second number, which is B. So first of all, we need to print both the numbers, which is A is equals to A, B is equals to B. And here we are going to swap. So for swapping, there are three steps. This is swapping. And after that, I'm just showing you how this will work. Children, initially you can see that the value of A was 10, now it has become 56. See, initially A was 10, now A is 45. And initially B was 45. So what I have done here, please see that. Suppose its initial value was, suppose the initial value of A was 5 and B was 10. So 5 plus 10, it becomes 15, and 15 minus 10, it becomes 5. So you can see initially A was 5, now B became 5. And then 15 minus 5, which is 10. So values are interchanged. So using these three statements, you can just swap the values. Any other query, child? So here swapping without third variable. Children, here we can do one more thing. If we multiply these values and after that if we divide, then also the result will be same. This is another method of swapping. You can see that initial value of A is 20, B is 20, A is 10, B is 20. Now A is 20, B is 10. And how it is working? Suppose A is 10, B is 20, and the product is 200. So 200 by 20, B will become 10, but earlier it was 20. And then 200 by 10, it will become 20. So the values are interchanged like this. So this is another way of doing the same. Class 8th. Class 8th. Any doubt? Okay, now one more question. One more question I am giving. WAP to input the sides of square and rectangle and find which figure's diagonal is larger and by how much. Which figure's diagonal is larger and by how much. So here we have the same variable side area, not area, but here we can have diagonal S and one more variable diagonal R. And here what to do is diagonal S is equals to math dot sqrt 2 into side. Children, this is the formula. The formula for calculating the diagonal of the square is square root of 2 into side. So this is how I am calculating the area of the square. And now how to calculate the diagonal of the square, and how to calculate the diagonal of the rectangle. So in that case the formula is this is the formula. So the diagonals of both the figures we have got. The diagonal of the rectangle square is diagonal S, and here the diagonal of the square is diagonal R. Apply this. So if diagonal S is more than diagonal R, we need to calculate the difference, diagonal S minus diagonal R. This is the diagonal of the square is more by diff and here it is like this, diagonal R minus this, and the diagonal of the rectangle is more by this, and both the figures have same length of the diagonals. So children, this is what you people can do. So here 10, the diagonal of the square is this, the diagonal of the rectangle is this, but difference is not there. Why? It is exactly same or what? No. Okay, it is giving, it is showing the diagonal of the square is more by this, and the diagonal of the rectangle and square both we have printed or not? Yes, we have printed. So better we should print this statement here just before that, so that all the messages we can get together on the same window. Say So diagonal of the square is 14.1421 and the diagonal of the rectangle is this one. Here children, one message I have missed, that is rectangle. Yes, now it is correct. That is 10 and 9 and 9. Oh, wait. The diagonal of the square is this, the diagonal of the rectangle is this, and the diagonal of the square is having more length by 1.41 something. So I hope you people have understood. Any problem with this? So I am posting the same question on GCR. And now one Google form is there on the GCR. So please mark your attendance. And if you have any doubt, you can wait. Otherwise, leave the session. If you have any doubt, you can ask your doubts, please. But these are the name of the same scanner class. There is no difference. These are only the names. Okay. Yes, you have to copy. So if you have any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, children, leave the session. Thank you.